conversation around the former governor of Rivers State, who is now in some few hours, we now, of course, the Minister of FCT. And a lot of people have said, why? Why? But a lot of people have also a lot of voter confidence on him. This and much more we'll talk after the break, so stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Let's go a quick commercial break, and when we come back, let's talk about some of those portfolios and the people assigned to do them. And what's your first assignment for them as they in office? Stay with me. I'll be right back.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1 Effizy. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics today. It will be the trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, first the biggest politics and stories that matter to you. See, have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and then get differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go. Even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info.
To say I don't hear about that.
This is Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Right, welcome back, and that's some of the names and the also the Minister for Art, Culture and Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa, on that, and of course the Minister of Defense, Ministry of Defense, Mohammed Daru is there also, and the Minister State, which is also the former governor of Zamfara State, Bello Malali, and of course FCD, Minister of FCT, former governor of Rivers State, Nelson Wike, also Minister of State, FCT, is Meriga Mahmood, is going to Minister for State for FCT. It's all good, but generated a lot of conversation. And looking at executive, the former governor of Ebonyi State, who is, you're looking at the Ministry of Works there. A lot of people have a thumbs up to Mr. President on that. And another one that has also struck some level of conversation is that of the Minister of Labor and Employment, where we have the former governor to state, Simon Long, there, and also where we also have hold on. Yeah, where we also have the Minister of Solid Minerals and Development, Dele Alake. Some people have said that there is no match in that how you take someone like that to mineral resource, but solid minerals, and development. But some have also said, is there a special for Ekiti people in solid minerals? And Fayemi was also there as Honorable Minister. But what are your takes? Where do you think their first assignment for some of these ministers? Where do you think their first assignment? Yes, we also had that reshuffle thing. Has now also been moved to NDDC, to ensure that things go as planned. But what are your takes? And what do you think their first assignment should be for any of the ministers? Any of them? I mean, anyone that interests you to talk about it, their portfolios. What do you think their first assignment? Nigerian wedding, where you have the MC say, let's have them do their first assignment, where the couple will feed each other. This is a marriage between Federal Republic of Nigeria and the city, and ensuring that they do their job perfectly well. And we also hope that Mr. President, in his wisdom, has looked at these people, not just the screening from the city, but looked at their capacity and how they fit this portfolio to deliver on it. Because if there is any time we need them to deliver, it is now. We need them to bring us up to speed. Join us via Facebook and YouTube to have a conversation with me. What your first assignment be? Yeah, what should it be? What do you expect from these new ministers? Right? What do you expect from them? I have expectation, and what do you want to in the coming days as they take office today? Hello, good morning to you. Yes, sir. I agree to you.
The billionaire that I've never seen one naira with him. My name is Ambassador. What's that?
Ambassador, your work stock.
My own as first thing for after assumption is to meet with virtually all the heads of the department under them. There to tell him, whoever is assigned to that ministry, what are the challenges confronting the ministry. And what are mandates given today? From there, you understand, we'll be able to understand the environment, the case. And the minister should not just sit down there on his office. He has to move to exactly with his eye. Then what I'm expecting from General Wiki is that if Wiki won't go very well in
when was he a general? When you say general, you just added that to his name.
He's almighty general. Forget about him. You know me, Don't worry. So is that Mr. Wiki everybody achieve it because he goes around with the personal himself. Whenever you observe anything, you call the attention of the agency or the department charged with that particular challenge, and that's why they were able to achieve everybody has achieved. So no minister that want to perform should not just sit there in the really start this and that. You want that? No, you will not achieve anything. And you are not the administration whereby you be only dealing with. You have to go physical. Challenges confronting people.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ambassador Adi. Let's take us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. El Bilonia.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Lucky today, almost 4 or 5 times now. Almost for Bakar Ali Tinubu Kinam TW Kubwa. Very quickly, I think the first job, the most critical, two for the Minister of Finance, the Minister of the Economy, and the Minister of Defense. They must work hand in hand. For Minister of Finance, make sure you do something about the diving of the Naira. We are not going to give you breathing space. You do something about the value of Naira. Choose to agree that the 700 plus is the value of Naira to dollar. We refuse to agree with that. Okay. Minister of Defense, without a secure environment, no business can thrive. Please, a situation whereby our armed forces are attacked, the hotel, we want, they say, the best form of attack, defense attack. So we want to see our armed forces going to look for those guys, no guy coming to look for them. Okay. That is that one. Come back home. Minister of FC, this is where we belong. Your job is to clean up FCT. This center is very, very dirty. Very dirty. It oozes. So please, you start with the cleanup and see throughout the last 8 years, Minister, no work is done on settlers. All the infrastructure, I'm referring to road in all the satellite towns in FCT have comatose.
Right.
Mr. Wike, we are uncommon performer. Please come and prove to us that indeed the president did not make mistake by you, the minister of the FC. Come and start our road. Our road are comatose.
All right.
Mr. Effizy, you are okay.
Yes.
Thank you for the wonderful.
Thank you. Let's go on here as many as we can. Hello, good morning to you.
It's a passenger from a billionaire.
Yes.
Thank you, billionaire. It's on them. Yeah, I am praying for.
Passenger, you owe us an apology.
What is that billionaire? I was listening to you and you assume.
So I heard that when you were talking to me, I heard you said hope is hopes.
Yes, when Reverend Baka was...
No. Don't say example. We won't take that on this platform. Apologize. Okay. All right. So it means that, Abasanjo, you might have to avoid my show. I mean, if you are not enough to apologize for going that way, then I think you should avoid my show. All right. And let's call. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, the billionaire himself.
Yeah, good morning to you.
My name is Wilson Emmanuel. I'm calling you from...
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. My expectation from the ministers as they will be sworn in today is for them to be deliberate.
Okay.
And be genuine. Their member executive to execute whatever to put into their hands. And say, I want to suggest to the government to establish an agent of accountability.
Okay.
So that all our public officers, the ministers, PG of agencies, and every public office holder that has anything in trust in his hands, when it is known to the end of your tenure, you submit yourself to the keys of accountability agency if the government wants to establish.
Okay.
And give account of your chief. We need to know what you've been able to do with what put in your hands.
Thank you, sir.
And then if you have found one thing, then they will now say, EFCC come in, and then they will go for political vision. If you are not in this political party, if you are not in the good book of this, everybody should be held accountable.
Thank you. Let's do that, sir.
So it is my suggestion.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bank Utako says, high disease. Daily allocates deployment. Solid minerals shows the import of the ministry to the president. He is his direct eyes that can plead Tinubu to the great work to be done there. From Utako sends that in WhatsApp this morning. And Nasiru Nuhu from Amax. Good morning. My first assignment to the Honorable Minister Sabu Abubakar from Kogi State. He should use his office to bring Ajaokuta happening back to life for good people of all Nigerian citizens, mostly the good people of Kogi State. Thank you for sending that in. The assumption on the resumption of office, I think all ministers, irrespective of their portfolio, needs to put duration and food security, that of the life and properties first. The Nigerian people. James sent in via WhatsApp, squeezing just one more call. Looking at the time, we should be done by 8:45 because I have a live coming in the studio. One more call, just one more, if you can do seconds. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm coming from here.
Welcome.
Okay. The petition from UK, we should keep Abuja. This cow that is dragging baby everywhere with the cow should be taken out of Abuja. Abuja as late as other capitals in the whole world.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
I thought they should create the bypass. First, they need work on urban axis. This one, that's true. Maybe there'll be another bypass. Not time to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate. I must really thank all of you for your contributions today so much. At 8:55, Shelter Gold come in the video, and together we'll have a conversation to 55, and for that we call it a day. But thank you for putting aside the first assignment for all the ministers, and a lot of you have also pointed at the FCT ministers and raised some major concerns about the FCT. Really, thank you so much. Stay with me back to speak to Shelter Gold.
Biggest conversations
made of trustworthy ideas,
passionately
connected to everyone.
Let's talk. This is a SID program.